The Morning It's Morning Yo! Good morning, yo! Hey, this is Charlie again for the Valentines episode of The Morning Yo, where we talk about something that's kind of like the news, but it's more opinionated. So to start off, why can't we have a joke of the day? How do you catch a red elephant? Why, how, good sir? With a red elephant trap. How do you catch a green elephant? How? You paint the elephant red, and you use a red elephant trap. How do you catch an orange elephant? How? I don't know, I've never seen an orange elephant before. Comedy gold! So in international news, the US Senate passes the Violence Against Women Act. It won a vote of 78 to 22, and surprise, surprise, this is a secret. The 22 people who voted against this act were all Republicans. Hot diggity! See, what I think about this is that it is insane that there are still people out there who don't think that it's important to have a bill on violence against women. I mean, that there are 22 political leaders in the United States that still believe that this isn't really necessary, it's almost denial. Statistics say that 18% of women in the United States have survived either complete or attempted rapes. I mean, 22 million women in the United States have been raped in their lifetime. These kinds of statistics kind of say really bad things about the treatment of women in the United States, and that there are still people who are against this is kind of horrible. It kind of reflects badly on your entire group. So Republicans, I don't know, maybe you should rethink your strategy, maybe you should be more in support of women. We all know we have this problem all over the world, but United States, you're a little bit more visible than most other countries. So, on more local news, the DepEd refuses to ban field trips. A little bit more clarification here. Recently, there was a horrible accident involving a bus driver who ran over a 14-year-old high school student. Though as sad and horrible as this may sound, the reaction of the parents of this child was to confront the DepEd and demand that field trips altogether get banned. Now, I understand that sometimes parents can tend to be irrational, especially when concerning their own children, and more so in this case wherein the parents lost their child. But really, I think it's unreasonable to start blaming field trips for the mistake of one person. I guess what I'm really trying to get to is people should be more careful with what they blame, especially in these kinds of situations. In other local news, a drive geared towards the protection of children through education on cyber abuses was just launched. So I think this is great. What they're really trying to do is trying to teach children how to identify cybercrime, also how to protect themselves from cyberbullies and sexual harassment. For people to finally be recognizing the importance of this kind of education, especially to children, is a big step for me. I mean, knowing that my 4-year-old niece and nephew, who have known how to use an iPad way before they even knew how to talk, will be benefiting from education and trying to giving them a better understanding of how the internet works and the dangers that it may have is great, because this is something I didn't have growing up and I had to deal with so much crap from other people. So this is great. More people in the higher ups are starting to recognize the power of the internet, especially the influence of the internet in the younger generations. Good on you, everyone who got involved in this. So for birthdays today, the only notable one that I can care about is Simon Pegg. You would all know him from Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, the latest Star Trek movie, but I know him best from Space, the TV show. If there are people there who haven't watched it, please try to catch it. You'll figure out why his comedy is like that. That's it for the show. If you have any reactions or suggestions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. We'd love to start a conversation with you. Feel free to tell us what you think. Now I will be leaving you with the mission of the day. For today, just try to be a generally smiley person towards everyone. It is Valentine's Day, and whether or not you're single, you shouldn't take it out on other people out there. Try to give a big smile to everyone you see, and spread the love. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. This is Charlie signing off from The Morning Yo. Good morning, yo.